Welcome to my channel. It's AHS here. This story right here, the elephant is in the room. It's in the room and you can't get the elephant out of the room. So if you're the gang, I expect to die via drive-by shooting. But if I work in a jail, let's say I work in a jail, I don't expect the inmate to shoot me. Nah, elephant in the room is, I'm going through all these comment sections and all the folks are on the same page. We ain't on the next page. We're on the same page. How the hell did an inmate or jailbird or Pookie or Ray Ray, how the hell did this dude get a gun in the jail to kill the girl? I'm gonna show you a news clip coming up. They talking about security is outside the jail, protecting the jail. Security need to be in the jail. They got a gun in the jail. Why the hell is security outside? Why the hell is security outside? Security need to be inside. I don't even see no security outside. An inmate got a gun and killed a prison worker. Murder, suicide, simp motherfucker. Simp motherfucker.
Tonight at Glenville's Smith State Prison. Overnight, an inmate somehow got his hands on a gun and shot a food service worker before turning the gun on himself. The Georgia Department of Corrections says 34-year-old JAYDREKUS HART killed that Aramark contractor in the kitchen. It happened this morning around 4:30. Hart was serving a 20-year sentence for voluntary manslaughter and aggravated battery charges out of Carroll County. He could have been in prison until June of 2043. This afternoon, the Tattnall County coroner identified that slain food service worker as 24-year-old AUREON Grace from Statesboro. We're working to learn more about Miss Grace and the life she lived. This was the scene outside of Smith State Prison today. Our photographer noted a significant security presence around the facility. We know the prison is on complete lockdown today. There's still lots of questions about this incident, like how Hart got the gun into prison walls. We'll, of course, continue to press corrections officials.
If you want a reason to stay out of prison, that's the reason. The simps are in the jail. I rather deal with the simps outside. They ain't gotta be around simp 24/7. That's why I'm not going to prison. The simps are in the jail. But the big elephant in the room, who bought the guy the gun? Please tell me that girl. She was not messing with that dude. Usually, these food service workers, the jailbird, especially they females, and I looked at her Facebook page, she kinda thick. These jailbirds be in the air. Cause they right next to each other working in the cafeteria. So the guy be in the air. Chipping away. Please tell me this girl did not sneak the gun inside the jail to kill her own damn self. Murder, suicide. That's a simp crime. You murder someone, oh, I'm so in love, I kill him. And I'm afraid to go to jail. How the hell this dude afraid to go to jail and he's already in jail? Something fishy here. Something is fishy. Folks in the comment section, give me your theory. Do you think it's a conspiracy? Are they trying to frame the inmate? Or what just a sucker for love? Just a sucker for love. They say that chick started there in January. They say she started working there in January. And now she's dead there. What is it, June? She's dead there in June. She should not have took that job. And they say this is the second time someone got killed there via an inmate. You expect to get shanked. But if I work there, I'm turning in. I ain't even turning no resignation. I'm just walking off the job. This prison ain't safe. Talking about they got people outside, protecting the outside. But folks are getting killed in the inside. Make it make sense.
The scene outside of Smith State Prison today, our photographer noted a significant security presence around the facility. We know the prison is on complete lockdown today. There's still lots of questions about this incident, like how Hart got the gun into prison walls. will, of course, continue to press corrections officials.
Action says an inmate used a gun and killed a kitchen worker at a Georgia state prison before turning the gun on himself. So this happened this morning at Smith State Prison. Prison officials say the inmate, HART, opened fire on a food service worker in the prison's kitchen around 4:30 this morning and then shot himself. At this point, it's unclear how he actually got the gun behind prison walls. Hart was serving time for involuntary manslaughter out of Carroll County. Officials have not identified the victim just yet. So this is the second killing of a staff member at that prison in less than a year. In October, a correctional officer was killed after an inmate attacked him with a homemade weapon.
Was I lying when I said, you just walk off the job? Don't tell me you're leaving, let's walk off the job. This prison, they ain't safe. They went for knives, shanking, chop, 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 chop. The shooting, what's next? A nuclear weapon in the jail? Knives, the gun? Jeez, what's next? What's next? They need to close down that facility. They need to close it down. They tell me doing an investigation. It don't need to be no investigation. It need to be closed shop. That's why you in prison. Don't deride anyone. Imagine if you were in prison, you were deriding this guy. And now you found out the guy you were deriding all along was a simp. I know folks asking me why I know so much about murder, suicide. Why I keep saying it's a simp crime? It is what it is. It is what it is. I've been seeing this so much lately in the Miami area, in our little area. And one guy, he just a screw up. So this is R.I.P. to the lady and the child. But this guy's such a screw up. He tried to commit a murder-suicide. He did the murder. But he did so much a screw up, he could not off himself. Now his ass gotta go to jail. Be around another simp. A simp being around another simp.
Devastating discovery in Deerfield Beach. Detectives finding a woman and her baby shot to death inside a home.
We know authorities have now made an arrest.
Local 10's Alex Finney is in Deerfield Beach with the latest details in this horrific investigation.
Broward Sheriff's deputies are still here in front of this home in Deerfield Beach. Just such a horrible tragedy. You have a lot of people here in this neighborhood, as well as the family, wondering what happened and why. A gut-wrenching horror unfolding in this Deerfield Beach neighborhood. BSO has confirmed that 27-year-old Andre Lanz allegedly shot and killed Marina Guadagnino and an infant before turning the gun on himself. He survived and is in critical condition at the hospital. According to neighbors we spoke with, Lanz was seen running through the neighborhood Thursday morning with blood coming from his head. He was frantic, knocking on neighbors' doors before eventually laying in the middle of the street, which is where police found him. This all unfolding inside this home in the 4000 block of East Ridge Circle.
The family is, as you would guess, in a tragic situation. They're, who would be doing well?
Commissioner Ben Preston knows the family involved. You could hear the cries and see the distraught as officers gathered around loved ones.
This is just very, very difficult for everybody that's involved.
Residents say this usually quiet neighborhood is rocked by this unspeakable tragedy.
And being that it's a small child, that's even more scary because who would do that to a woman, let alone a child?
And Lanz, the alleged shooter, was arrested. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition. In Deerfield Beach, Alex Finney, Local 10.
Yeah, but R.I.P. to the girl. But I don't want to hear it come out later on. They say she bought the gun. And please, I'm praying. It's not going to end up that way. So R.I.P. to the girl. And Simp, peace out, man. We need less simps in the world. So folks, give me your opinion, your theory, whatever. And be sure to like the video and come back to my channel for another video. AHS here. Peace out. No love for simps.